There is a sudden change of gears as the poem moves into its second stanza. Now, not only prophets walk on water. This unannounced change of gears is a typical modernist device, one that which we frequently come across in the wasteland of T.S. Eliot, for example. Now, not only prophets walk on water. This passage is obviously an allusion to the story of Jesus walking on water, which is narrated by all the Gospels except Luke. The story of Jesus walking on water is found in all the canonical books of the Bible: Matthew, Mark, John, but not in Luke. This is said to be one of the miracles performed by Jesus. It has been explained that the action of walking on water performed by Jesus symbolizes his mastery over nature, signifies his lordship over the universe, signifies the control over the universe enjoyed by the Son of God, who is also God the Son. In fact, in some parts of the United States, the insect is known as Jesus bug, alluding to the fact that both Jesus and the insect are capable of walking on water. Strider is a typically New England name for the insect, as A.K. Ramanujan helpfully explains in the note that he has appended to the poem. And New England is the northeastern part of the United States, centering around the great city of Boston. Notice how the poet ridicules Jesus in a very indirect, in a very subtle manner. There is no mention of Jesus. Nothing is said about what Jesus did or did not do. All that the poet says is that now not only prophets walk on water. Jesus walked on water. It was one of his miracles. One of the miracles that proved that he was God the Son and Son of God. The poet says, without actually saying it, that Jesus walking on water was no big deal, because this lowly insect, this puny insect, the strider, also walks on water just as Jesus did. This is vintage Ramanujan, the poet launching a high octane attack on religious mambo jumbo. But the high octane attack is subtle and sophisticated. The bug sits on a landslide of lights. Landslide is the movement of rock, earth down a sloping surface. Here it is a landslide of lights. What moves down is not rock, not mud, but light. It is probably night, and there are lights around the water body, and the lights are reflected by the water in the water body. And the poet very imaginatively describes the scene as a landslide of lights. And it is on this landslide of lights that the bug sits and drowns eye deep. To begin with, the poet said that the insect perches on the water. Now he says it drowns. Drowns eye deep. Eye hyphen deep. The poet has deliberately concluded the fourth line of the second stanza with a hyphen. I hyphen deep. I hyphen concluding the fourth line of the second stanza, and deep comprising the fifth line of the second stanza. As I said some time back, Ramanujan had a weakness for hyphens. He saw himself as a hyphen, as a bridge, having nothing in particular, connecting other things. How do we explain drowns eye deep? As I said, it might be night, and a reflection of the strider might be visible from the bottom of the water body. That is why the poet says that the strider drowns as far as the eye can see, drowns eye deep into its tiny strip of sky. The poet now metaphorizes the water body as a bit of sky. The insect drowns to the bottom of the water body, which is its own sky. All that has happened is the speaker sees the reflection of the strider at the bottom of the water body. I think the poet has given a surrealistic touch to the conclusion of the poem. Landslide of lights, drowns eye deep, tiny strip of sky. We think of the sky as something up there. Here the sky is down here. There is an unmistakable surrealistic touch to the closure of the poem.